And when you do that, that's when your order gets disrupted. So y'all got to stop doing that. With something on your brain, you need to talk to her about it. No matter how small or how big, you need to talk to her, even if it's just to get it off your chest.
So you saying
Because we can tell when something ain't right.
okay, okay, that's fair.
And
But
sometimes, go ahead.
if she recognized that, why she just ain't talk? I gotta fix my
It
camera.
ain't for
You
her
know what I'm saying?
too. It's
Right.
your shit. You
If it's
supposed to
your
say.
issue, it's for because 9 times out of 10, if she'd have asked you what's wrong, what would you would have said? I'm straight.
I'm straight. I'm good. Nothing's wrong.
Yep.
Don't worry about me. I handle it. That's what they say.
And when you do that, that's when them spidey senses start tingling. Like, okay, if ain't nothing
The
wrong,
what? The
that's what her
spider sense.
spidey senses. That's when she's. That's when we start thinking like, okay, this nigga saying ain't nothing wrong, but he acting funny. Something ain't right.
You at the door.
And that's when we start, trying to figure it out. So you just got to come to her. It ain't her job to pull it out of you.
Yes, sir. That's right. Hold on, I'm getting my camera right. 'Cause I got a question for your ass. Like when it's been around, like when the shit's been around, when I notice something wrong, and I ask her, and then she say, "Goddamn, ain't that wrong?" Acting weird. You know
Say
what I'm
that one more
saying?
time now.
Yeah. I say, spin it around. You know what I'm saying? Like if she acting weird,
Mm-hmm.
I say, damn, babe, what's going on with you, man? Like, does that
Because you
mean
know
she?
what? So here's the difference between men and women. We naturally emotional anyway, but a lot of times when it's something going on with us, we'll just internalize and deal with it. And sometimes it don't be nothing. Like it'll be. I had to explain that to my husband. Like sometimes, or we don't always know what's wrong. Like something we might be off, and we don't know why we're off. We just know we off. So the thing is, when you ask what's wrong, we'll say nothing because we don't know what it is.
So why that can't apply to me though? Are you under the
Because
same?
men don't be off like that. That's not how y'all operate. Usually, when y'all are off something, when y'all off, it really is something wrong. When we're off, something you got to think about it. We hormonal. We got all kind of stuff going on that'll throw our shit off.
I be off because she, you know what I'm saying. But hey, you know what though? Honey Bees, how you doing? I ain't agree with none one of y'all. Will nah, I ain't. I'm finna go on her phone tonight. See what's going on.
You doing what tonight?
I'm gonna go on her phone.
You going on your girl's phone tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what poppin'.
Let me tell you something again. The difference between us and y'all, we know how to get rid of shit.
Y'all know how to get rid of shit.
Yes,
See,
we'll delete.
I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to talk about this shit. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no win. Welcome to Let Me Kick My Shit with Per and Friends. Y'all don't hear with that bullshit. Please. Yeah, I want to talk about trouble. I want to talk about this trouble shit because this shit been going on for too long. Too many niggas dying behind women, and nobody I talk to today about this shit says that it's like the woman
Your
playing the
mic
part.
down, bro. I can barely hear you on my side of the world.
Okay, let me get this shit straight. Y'all just talk. I got to get my shit together, but I want to know how y'all feel about this situation, especially since the shit you just told me, Ayana. This shit crazy.
So, like I said, I feel like if she had just broken up with that dude and she had trouble at her house already, she probably had already been messing with him. And her and the old boy probably done had them came to blows about it a few times. And I mean,
God, I
he
was no
out
fool.
either way.
Yep. I was telling Pearl, I was trying to explain to Pearl my selection of music is real different. It's certain things I listen to, certain things I choose not to listen to. And I
Mhm.
have really just kind of like pulled myself away from rap. Um Rap music is not like it used to be when I was coming up. Rap, it was about stories.
Mhm.
Rap was about getting money, selling drugs.
But it
Not
wasn't angry.
taking drugs, giving out all the money, and all it was about is chasing ass. Is music wasn't just like that when I was coming up, but
Yeah.
and I just sat back and looked at a few clips and kind of went over this gentleman, this young man, because he's younger than me. This young. young king's life. Me personally, as a female and dealing with men, I've learned, and not only learned, but also was groomed to know that you don't shit where you sleep. Now, if
Mhm.
I'm dealing with somebody and I know we're not dealing with each other, and I know you have this, I know you have the tendencies to pop up at my house or just pop up, period, when I don't answer that phone and I'm not replying back to you. I know you are trouble and toxic. Me personally, like I said, I don't shit where I sleep. We would have never went home to my house. If it
Mm-mm.
was that serious and we was that deep and we can ready to do what we do, we can ready to go get a room.
Yeah.
Because I know how toxic this person is, and most, I can't even say most, all people know the levels to the people that they deal with. Everybody know what they would do. You know he will pop up at your job and act stupid, so you know he'll pop
Right.
up at your house and act stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like I'll be honest with you, the way I sat back and kind of listened to it and kind of read a little bit of it and then looked at it and kind of thought of it and my spirits hit me. I feel like that was a setup. I'm sorry to
I
say it.
kind of,
It was all
when my son first told me he was
set
killed,
up.
and then he told me he was at a girl house. That's what I thought too.
Setup. That's a setup. A full-fledged setup. You know this nigga stupid. You know he crazy. He didn't whoop your ass a couple of times. Hello?
Right. Yeah.
You don't have set up.
Yeah. I kind of felt like that too.
That's why it was so easy to grab hold to him. Setup. You ain't
Yeah.
have no choice but to tell them people who it was. That was a setup. Now you getting ready to get in trouble with that because he getting ready to sing like a bird.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
a lot of business too. So now you getting ready to get in trouble too.
Yep.
Because you don't think you gonna throw him under the bus and he don't throw you under the bus.
Oh, he throwing you in front of it, sis. Ain't no
He ain't
you,
putting you in front of
you
the bus.
in front of that bus.
He throwing her right in front of the L train.
Yep. You and everybody else that might have been involved.
Yeah, you and your homegirls.
And it's unfortunate because I was telling my friends today, like, it's so unfair that when men, everybody do stupid shit when they're young.
Yeah.
And sometimes when dudes do street shit or fall into that street bullshit, they fall into it. It ain't always that. It wasn't always a choice.
Yeah. It
And
wasn't a
so-
choice. It was handed to them. It was something they had to do.
Correct. And so when they step away from that, the street shit keep following them.
Yeah.
And it's not fair. Like, it's like they can never escape it.
And they're not going to because the first initiation into the game is selling your soul to the devil, baby. That's
Yeah.
the first initiate to the game. The first time you put your hands on the first piece of dope you thought you was gonna sell and you made your money up. You sold your soul to the game.
Yeah.
So the game is gonna always follow you. I don't care if you sell all the dope you got, go get you 34 businesses. Somebody that had a problem with you 10 years ago get ready to come and get you now because now you done elevated and I ain't got what this nigga got. I ain't got what she got. Oh yeah, it's a problem.
It ain't
The
nothing
game
worse than
always
jealous somebody.
Yeah,
Somebody
it always
that's jealous of you, their jealousy is something else. And that's really what all of it is about. That should just be straight envy.
Yeah. Straight enviness and jealousy and what they feel to realize. Same thing I got, you can have. You
Yep.
just gotta apply yourself a little harder like I did. Like Lil Shorty said in the song, we got the same 24 hours in a day. Don't be mad at me because my bag a little heavier than yours. We got the same 24 hours in a day. I use mine a little bit better than yours. So
And
they,
not only that,
yeah,
but what's for me is for me, and what's for you is for you. And my walk and your walk might not be the same.
thank you. We might have grew up on the same block, but I'm outside the street.
Can y'all hear me?
So
Huh.
we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. This shit get on my nerve. I'm gonna tell y'all something. All this shit sound good, but get what? Let me get on camera. That ain't what just took place, y'all.
What happened?
That ain't what took place. That goddamn girl. Did the girl have a part in it? Did the girl have a part in it?
I'm just saying.
I
I can't say she did. I can't. But to know that I deal with a toxic ass guy that I just broke up with, so-called broke up with, why would I even allow trouble to feel comfortable enough at my house? I'm not comfortable.
This the game. Girls need to do like we do. Women need to do like we. Ain't nobody finna know where I stay.
Thank you. I said, don't you sleep.
That shit, and I don't understand why because Shout way more gamed up than that. It's got to be something more. I don't understand why he would put himself in that position, especially if they say if they say he's been going back and forth. Like I don't He's not that. He's Shot a real player. You know.
Okay, so Shorty wasn't just a jump out. She was a familiar female.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, so okay.
Oh,
So
that
they've been
takes
fucking around for a while.
right.
Hey, listen, you never go to your little fuck piece house. Never. I'll be scared. I can't be comfortable, especially if he would really sleep like that.
Well, I mean, I think for that, it depends on the dynamic of the relationship. Even if he is just, your fuck buddy, it's all about what kind of boundaries and parameters y'all set.
Well, we can find out how significant, how serious this relationship is. And once they get them phone records, they can go back and look at all the text messages. They're gonna pull all the phone transcripts. They're gonna listen to all the phone conversations. They're gonna find out how serious that relationship is. If it was just a jump off, then yeah, I feel like you set this young man up.
Yo, when I first heard it, that's the same thing I said. Anytime a dude get killed at a broad house, that'd be the first thing that come to mind.
Ex-boyfriend come kill the new boyfriend. New boyfriend, I'm moving. I know how crazy this nigga is. I'm moving.
Yeah.
I'm
Why
moving.
you say he crazy though?
We break up, we moving.
Because you kick in somebody, no, you foolish.
He might just be crazy about her.
It don't crazy.
Okay, that's enough.
That's even worse.
That shit's sad.
Because if I leave you alone, nigga, you need to be able to accept that we are done.
The one thing I will say, I knew it wasn't like no street shit because he one of the ones in Atlanta that ain't nobody gonna like really touch. Like he's one of the guys. Everybody loves for real. I'm echoing like that.
Oh no, it's been echoing.
You got your mic near your phone. I mean your microphone.
Oh, okay. How is that? It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, so y'all smart as fuck, man. Y'all need to be some scientists or something.
Nigga, we women. We smarter than all you men. Period. That's just a known fact, baby. It's genetically known. We are smarter than men. Because we mature faster than men, and we leave the home quicker than men.
How smart was this little girl though? She wasn't smart.
I want to know how old she was and what her occupation was. That's what I want to know. I want to know what she did for a living, how old she is, what neighborhood she lived in, and how long she was with the ex-boyfriend before he became the ex-boyfriend.
Right.
Because first of all, if I just broke up with this nigga, there's no way in hell I'm not gonna have no men at my house.
That's why I said she had to have been dealing with him the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nigga got killed in Conyers though, so.
It kind of.
Conyers the hood too. I live in Stone Mountain. Don't get me wrong. It's nice parts of Stone Mountain.
Right. I didn't know you.
I thought you was about to say Brookhaven somewhere. Conyers.
I think they said it was Conyers. I could.
What was her zip code? 30058.
Hold on, we all echoing.
Yeah,
bro got us close to the microphone. He got the assistant too close to his microphone.
Matrix.
What's up, Black? He keep cutting off. Okay, we're not echoing now.
I still hear the echo though.
Yeah, I hear the feedback.
Yep, Lake St. James Apartments in Kanye.
Got these flying there black women on the phone, man. I'm doing way better than you. All right, Black, here I come. Y'all motherfuckers just leaving me tonight. What the fuck going on, man?
I said, put me back in, coach.
See, Black keep popping in.
Say, Pearl.
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
You on your phone, Black?
Oh, my headphones was hooked up. Hello?
Yeah.
This shit don't sound right.
He's just weird. That's why. Look at them ears. Of course, nothing sounds right. Them motherfuckers are evil.
Yeah, I finna take off, man, for real though. Hey, man, how you doing, bro? You got
Hello?
that- Hey,
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Why y'all shit so low? Pearl, get your broadcasting together, sir.
I got it, man. You need to get your shit together. You
I
want
can't
to
hear
be
shit.
popping off. You can't even hear.
Let me get my headphones. Hold on.
Hey,
Something wrong.
only thing I want to say is, y'all women stop goddamn leading these men on, telling them you through with the nigga, and you really ain't through with the nigga.
Okay, so I'm reading the news report, and it says that old girl told him that dude kicked the door in. Hold on, she said they would.
The nigga got the key, bro.
Okay, so Trouble was in the bed with his ex-girlfriend. They had been broken up for a week. And she woke up to old dude punching her in the face. And then dude and Trouble started fighting, and old boy pulled out a gun and shot him in the chest.
Hell
And she
no.
said that they hadn't met before the shooting.
She lying.
There's no way in hell. Hold on, wait a minute.
And they broke up.
Was ex? They broke up for a week and got back together.
See, that's the part that got me fucked up.
No, the dude who killed them, but they had been broken up for a week.
Okay.
And that they got into it because he hit her during an argument about him not having a job and not helping her pay bills.
Oh.
And they got video of him going into the apartment and leaving. All that shit happened in 7 minutes.
That man lost his life in 7 minutes.
Yep. And his mom,
Oh,
and
that
the old boy mama
that
told
nigga
him.
had a key to her house.
Yeah, he got a key.
No, they said he had forced the door open.
I'm sorry, man. This shit is disturbing. It don't sound right to me. It's ain't nobody got no green camera on their door.
He really loved it. He really lost his life in 1 second.
Yeah.
That bong.
That what?
No. That's hard.
That's
I don't know why he echoing.
That could. Hold on.
Let me turn my microphone down for him. Is that better?
Okay, how's that?
Is that better?
Yeah, that way better. Don't turn black back on.
I'm about to come out and come back in. It might be my ass shit.
That's why I left out and came back in.
Yeah, this thing got everybody in the matrix.
Black, what's up?
What's happening?
Black.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
really.
What's happening?
Shit. I'm talking about the shit, Black. That shit got me mad, bro.
I'm here.
She here. Everybody here. The nigga gone.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That truck, man, that shit disturbing, man. That shit like disturbing. It's like, Black, tell me what you think about this shit, man. Nigga kicked in the door and shot the nigga, man. He was a girlfriend's house, man. Talk to me.
That wasn't his girlfriend. That was some ass.
Black.
Oh shit! I get my moment in the spotlight. Oh shit!
Yeah, man, I want you to tell me what you think about this shit, man. Shit don't sound right, man.
Huh?
Tell me what you think about that shit. It don't sound right. It don't sound right. You know, nigga kicked the door in, man, and just shot the nigga, man. That shit fucked up, man. I think the girl like gave that nigga the key, but I don't believe they kicked the door in, man.
But the news report said that they saw that there had
Who
been
you talking
forced
about?
entry.
Me?
Nah, I'm talking about. Oh, you don't know what we talking about? We talking about that Trouble shit, man. You know the rapper that just got killed.
Yeah. I'm saying I heard that part.
Yeah, I'm saying, what you think about it?
I'm saying. You want me to tell you about it or what I think about it or?
Can you not hear?
I want you to tell me what you think about it, bro. Like, you feel
Who, me?
What's your input? What's your input on the situation?
I'm saying, crazy lady, calm down. I just stepped on. What? I'm saying I couldn't hear. That's why I'm asking. Was he talking to me?
Yeah, that's why I did that. Hey man, welcome, Black. My brother, man. Black, you a player, man. We don't go to nobody's house, man, and lay up in the fucking bed, man.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was waiting on somebody to pull up real quick. I gotta get something for my godson for the dinners in the morning.
Sorry, yeah, we don't go to no woman's house and lay up in the bed, man, and be comfortable, man. We don't do that.
I don't think Black would do no shit.
Hold on,
like
let me change internet because I'm getting a delay.
Hey, some ghetto shit, y'all, but we're gonna get it done, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get this shit done for real. I'm mad about this shit, man. Long live trouble, man. That fucked up, man. That girl set him up.
Oh, little trouble.
No, I can't say that.
That's how I'm feeling.
I bet you ain't gonna go to no nigga house spend the night. Cause shit, women will do that shit too. Okay, he left. Everybody leave, man. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Right
His internet connection was messing up.
I'm saying, is it mine?
No, that he said it was his, but I'm still hearing the echo.
All right, let me just come to fuck. Okay, hold on. Tell me if y'all hear it when I go off this shit.
Hello?
No, I don't hear the echo now.
I don't hear it now. It's you, Pearl.
All right, that's all right. I got y'all. Give me...
I hate weirdos. That's why I don't go out. That's why I don't give niggas my phone numbers. These niggas be weird as fuck.
Yeah,
Hey,
they be on some bullshit.
I'm doing good. What's going on with you? Not much. Yo, what you doing, pimp? Dude, did you just... I said, what are you doing? That's how y'all conversation walk. I just block all the way around. I don't like 2-syllable having ass niggas. Hold a conversation with me, bro. I read books. You gotta talk to me.
and don't be coming at me with no damn small talk. I don't do small
Exactly.
talk. We're gonna have a conversation. I might meet you today and talk to you tomorrow. We're gonna talk like I've been knowing you all my life. We're not gonna do that small talk.
That's now that right there. You got my undivided attention.
Yeah, I can't stand small talk. I don't do that.
And you hold my attention for 30 minutes. Oh damn, okay.
Yeah, I don't do no small talk. Ask me what you want to know, and if I want you to know, I'm gonna tell you. And if I don't,
tell you go to the next question.
Yeah,
I played the fifth.
I'm gonna give you just enough to satisfy your curiosity, and we can move on to the next thing. But we're gonna converse. We're gonna have a conversation. We're not gonna do that small talk. Don't be asking me what I like to do and where I'm from. Don't be asking me none of that. That'll end up in the conversation anyway. Just let it flow naturally.
For real. What's up? How you doing? How's your day going? Oh, my day's
Yeah.
good. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, well I had a pretty good day too. Blah, 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 blah. Boy, what about that? I like this. You ever thought about going here and doing this and doing that? Nah, actually, well, this is on my bucket. That's how conversation flows.
Yeah, because if you pay attention and listen, you'll hear every question that you won't answer. You'll hear if you just listen. And if we're comfortable, we're gonna tell you a lot more than what you would even think to ask. If we're comfortable, now if we're not, you ain't gonna get much of nothing. And that need to be your cue to get the hell on, because we're not doing it. All right, yeah. I don't hear the echo now.
Much, much better. You fixed it. You fixed it, Pearl.
And now you gotta come back.
Yeah, dating has definitely became very weird to me. I just be like, nope, not interested. I'm married with twins. I tell a man in a heartbeat, I'm married with twins. He's gonna tell me, can't you have friends? Hell, I can have friends as long as you don't mind babysitting these twins.
Cause that's what friends do.
Shit. Give me and the husband a break. Babysit the twins, friend.
Cause that's what friends do.
That's what friends do. What Martin said, that's what friends are for.
Period. Yeah.
Where you at, girl? I want to get to the topic of the day. I want to talk about these women and their sons.
Oh Lord.
That's what Black say. Watch out for that look. She gonna give y'all that look. That be that look. Just like, what? You know
I mean,
you. What you say?
woo,
Women and their sons. Some women treat their sons like
their husbands. Yep.
I used to date a guy. His mama treated him like that man was her man. And then she had called me one time on a late night too and was like, you must be doing something to keep my son away from his house.
Girl, wait.
Then he invited her over for dinner one time and she was like, now I see why he don't like coming home. Girl, you sure can't cook. I was like, thank you.
But giving me all the red flags, man.
Okay. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at his mama like, and she looking at him like, and how long is this gonna last? I need you at home ASAP.
Oh no, ma'am.
What the fuck you talking about?
Mama's
Yeah,
boys.
better now.
So Black, I was trying to ask you about this situation, bro. They say the nigga kicked the door in, man, and shot the boy. I say that shit ain't happen like that.
They caught. They got this shit on camera. They saw him kicking in the door on camera.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so somebody did have a ring light in the hallway to have that.
Yeah, they got him on surveillance, and they saw him go. They saw him force himself into the house because he got arrested for what is his charges? His charges are murder, aggravated assault, home invasion, and battery.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. And so they said all of this shit happened within 7 minutes. They saw him go in and come back out, and it was 7 minutes.
Damn. He went in, whooped her ass. Well, he went in and woke her up, whooping her ass, and shot Trouble when he heard all the noise. Or he already shot him and whooped her ass.
He whooped her. He started beating her first. And then him and Trouble started fighting. And he pulled.
In 7 minutes?
All of this happened in 7 minutes.
Where was Trouble's gun at? He was comfortable.
Well, the thing about it, though, if he was asleep, and dude came in there and started punching the girl in the face, he might not even got an opportunity to get his gun. Because really, in that point, if somebody already busted, what can you do? Once you shot, you shot.
Right, pulling that bitch across the room and then grab hold for him. Okay, I'm trying to play this in my head.
I'm saying he beat the bitch up, grabbed the gun. I don't get it, man.
So apparently he might have had
boom, 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 and then the nigga move. You sling the bitch out the way and grab hold to the nigga. That's a matter of seconds. That can happen.
Yeah.
I'm already vulnerable because I'm coming up out of a sleep, so I don't have full strength.
And I don't know too many niggas that even in the midst of chaos gonna wake up and automatically just reach for their damn gun. Like you,
I sleep on top of my shit.
But still, when you ain't expecting no shit like that, you gotta think about it. Now, this some old unexpected type shit.
Nah, because if that bitch say she was fucking with him like that, that nigga have to know about that nigga. Why she did not tell this man about this extra man in her life, because that's one thing we have to do. Because, well, like I was telling bro when I first started coming on here, we had a conversation a while back on some podcast when I was saying back in the day when I was young and I was hanging with guys, niggas wouldn't let you come around them when they got heat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the way I was when I was coming up and dealing with dudes, like, yo, I'm gonna send a Jake for you because I'm hot, and I'm hot because the police on my head, or I'm hot because niggas is gunning for me. I don't want you around the trauma. How are you so comfortable enough? Not only that, to deal with this man that's well known, knowing that if something happens to him in your possession, just the thought of something happening to him while he's with me, the thought of something coming to me, that's gonna make me protect him because of the statute, the level that he is on, of who he is. I would have protected him on that level, knowing I got a psycho. She know the nigga crazy. That's why he the ex, right?
Yeah, because she broke up with him because he hit her while they were arguing about him not paying the damn bills.
It's a staged robbery. Went back.
But didn't nobody get robbed.
Of course, it went back. I saw the button.
So somebody, I didn't hear, I read on Instagram. So Trouble was at the R Bar before he met up with her.
Yeah, that same was in Edgewood.
Yeah, Arbor. Edgewood, that's his spot. He's always there.
Oh, hey, Carmel Lane home.
I don't know
Yeah,
nothing about it.
he from Edgewood, so
That I know, but I don't know nothing about it. Because then what I'm reading on the ABC News website, they didn't mention where he was before that. They just saying because they got old boy and
But
he
social
got
media
denied bond.
seen him at the Arbor. Folks gonna say we just seen him. That's what somebody said on Instagram. Said, how you go from the Arbor to dead?
Black, when last time you spent the night somewhere and you was there? I just don't know, man. Like, I've never been able to be comfortable.
hey, pimp, I'm the whole time I was on the road, pimp, I never stayed at any woman's house. Like, if they didn't come see me at the hotel, they wasn't gonna see me. Like, I'm not a fool to think that I'm the only dude you dealing with, especially when you gonna see me once, maybe twice a year. So I'm not a fool to think that you finna come see me. And then they say she's a stripper.
She's
Like,
a who?
I read something said that her and the dude a stripper.
I said I wanted to know her fucking
That's what I
occupation.
seen online.
I said I wanted to know her damn occupation.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I seen online. And it said that her and the dude just broke up about a week ago.
He
They
knew
were
Yeah.
arguing about some
He
bills
knew
or he wouldn't work or something. And yeah,
That's the
I
word.
mean, no, but I'm saying no, she knew better.
They both knew better.
Like, I don't, because they say him and Trouble didn't know each other.
They both
So
knew better.
Shawty, you like this is my thing. Like,
That's
women
crazy.
swear they can handle nigga and they got niggas on lock. You don't. You don't. You can't stop a nigga from doing shit if he really want to do it. You know what I mean? Now you know what type nigga you got.
Not only
you
that,
know
this
that
nigga
nigga got some loose screws.
It ain't just niggas,
No,
females.
I'm
too.
saying,
Females
boo,
do
I'm
bullshit.
saying.
You right.
So what?
Damn,
now?
that's tough.
What her face look like? I wonder, did she really get beat up?
Yeah, they said they saw bruises on her face.
Fucking bruise. I want to see what she look like today.
Hey, but pimp, people know how to stage robberies and
I was just gonna say when we stayed, we
murders.
were
People know how
fought.
to stage.
I shoot a nigga in the knee and everything.
I mean, that's one thing you know that gotta happen. Either you're gonna have to get shot or you're gonna have to get hit or something. I'm gonna have to break a bone or bloody your nose or it's something.
Yep, the
So,
nigga they had no money
you
on.
know what I
They
mean?
had
Was
no
it
money on
a paid thing or
They had
something?
no
I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
there's
it's
so
a lot
much shit going on in the rap game right now.
Yep.
Like, hey man, it's crazy, pimp. You
And
got
that's
to
right.
be on your P's and Q's.
You complain about me not
Like,
having no money,
anything goes now.
not
You
having
know
no
what I
job.
mean?
You fucking with this nigga with that money. Bring that nigga to the house. Let me rob that nigga then.
It's a
No,
lot.
but they were actually
I'm just
staying
thinking
together.
about
That's what I'm saying. Her and the dude was staying together. So
That's
if
the thing.
you just broke up with a dude a week before, 9 times
Why you
out of
got a
10,
nigga
he
in
still
your
got
house?
something there.
Thank you. That's
Like,
stupid.
and then a week, shouted, hey man, like
Why,
I'm
Why
telling
why are
you,
you so comfortable though?
women are conniving as hell. Pimp, they always have been.
That bitch better
You
be
know what I
fine.
mean?
You
Women
gotta
are
be a
conniving
fine
as hell.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Man.
cause we slicker than men.
Pimp,
Yeah.
I don't care how fine she is, pimp. You know what I mean? My thing with him, and I used to like Trouble. I used to love that nigga music. Yeah, I was a fan. But one thing, once you get in those positions, pimp, you got to know how to move, pimp. You can't be fucking with no strippers, man.
And then you over there
You
by
can't.
yourself. Then you by yourself at
Right
some
at 3 a.m, like, pimp, come on.
in
But
regular
that go back to why that goes back to why I smoke mid, pimp. Like, I don't want to be that goddamn high. When you fall asleep, pimp, you out. When you gassed up and you go to sleep, you out, pimp.
Take your ass
Like,
home.
on some real shit. I smoke that's what I'm saying.
Hold
Now,
on.
if you don't left Edgewood and you way out in Congress, pimp, you gonna take a nap. You gonna take a nap, especially if you gas. You gonna take a nap, and you probably been drinking.
Hey, here's
You know
the
what I
thing.
mean? Like, it's easy to be caught slipping, pimp. It's easy.
Hey
You know
guys,
what I mean? So
here's the thing. We can't be that comfortable though. Like moving forward, like please, we can't be that.
That's my whole.
We cannot listen to these goddamn women talking about they broke up and it's all good and all that shit. Like, and first of all, from the school, like Black, we was out here when the shit hit town. That's what we do not want to get caught slipping.
I've been on the road. I've been on the road 25 years, pimp. I never spent no. I spent the night at 2 girl house. One of my I ended up dating for probably about 2 years, and I knew how mean she was, so I knew she wasn't nobody coming over there. I caught her getting over there. But a stripper, like, hey man, I know there's some decent women out there that become strippers. I understand.
A lot of decent
but when you
strippers
in that lifestyle, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, we're not saying it's bad.
And it's just a matter of time.
There's a lot of decent strippers though. We're talking about
Yeah,
the ones.
I mean,
I'm thinking my thought process is he might have asked her if she had to do, and she just said no. She ain't say I just broke up with that nigga a week ago.
yeah,
She probably just said no, I ain't got no
well,
man, and that was it.
That
So
can't be enough though.
when,
well, I'm saying, like,
but that would have been enough.
as old as we are, we know relationships don't end in no damn
That's
week.
us. That's
Especially
us.
when this
Man,
nigga staying with you.
But that man
I'm
still-
saying, but boo, I knew that as a young man. I
But
knew
you
that as
know-
a young man.
and I get
especially-
that. But you gotta
Especially if
understand-
that man's staying in that same house. Now, come on now.
But
Come
you got
on,
to understand this too. We talk about the generation behind us ain't like we were. They completely different from us. That's number one. Number two,
Yeah,
she
I'm
might
saying, I understand that.
he might not have ever known that dude lived with her. I'm telling you, I guarantee you.
No, I'm not saying him. I'm saying she know what she's dealing with.
Yeah, she knew he
Yes,
was.
okay. I'm saying she know what she's dealing with. Okay,
Yeah.
well, you know, if y'all just broke up a week ago, that nigga 9 times out of 10, he ain't got all this shit out of there. Like niggas ain't just trying to leave like that, especially somewhere where they laying their head at. No, come on now. You ain't thought this man was gone and through with you in a week. Come on.
And probably if she had,
So-
let me
so
tell you
you
what she
knew
probably
better.
thought. But, and I mean, this is just speculation. But in her mind, if she hadn't heard from this nigga for a week, she might have thought he was good. You know, he was gone.
Yeah, but boo,
Nah,
let me tell
baby,
you
she
something.
was hearing from that nigga.
If I've been dating,
on her shit, trust
I'm
me.
saying
She's a stripper.
if I've been dating somebody for 3 years, I think they said they were together for 3 years. Okay, if I've been dating somebody for 3 years, I know how you move. You know what I mean? So I'm not even if we've been broke up a week and you tell me that you ghost and you don't care them, I know better. I know it ain't finna be over like that.
I'm an
It ain't no telling how many times y'all done broke up and got back together.
And
No, I'm
But
saying,
that's-
boo, I know some cool women that strip. I know
Okay.
some cool women that strip.
Yeah.
for real, I didn't want his ex-boyfriends roll up in the club like, bitch, I've been calling you slam. You like, what the fuck? Here come the bounce, you know? Hey, it's like it's like you say you've been dating this man for 3 years. You know this man's mental, you know his intentions, and you know how he
Yeah.
moves.
That's
And
it.
that
You know
was
how he moves when it comes to
That's it.
you. You know how if he spaz out on you and with you about being with your friends, imagine how he's gonna feel with you being with a man. Not on top of that, a week away from somebody and a week breaking up with somebody is not enough time to be trying to be involved with somebody else
And
to
then the
get
thing
them
about
involved in your bullshit. Because in a week, that nigga can get a job and come up on a lick and come back home like, baby, we good.
Yeah. And the thing about it too, I ain't saying every dude, but niggas really be tripping when they women strippers. They really be tripping. Like you knew that bitch was a stripper when you got her, but you tripping. Like they really be thinking that every time her phone ring, every time she get a text, it's another nigga.
It's a
Because
lick.
in your mind, that's probably how you got her, and there's other niggas that can get her the same way.
They
Like,
don't need to have boyfriends.
you can't deal with. You got to know what you can and can't deal with. And quit trying to fool yourself because she done
Yeah,
fucked
but-
around and popped it for a real one, and you think you can handle what she got going on. It ain't too many men that can handle dating a woman that's a stripper.
Like that's how it said shit. Shorty
Yeah.
might not
I
do
mean,
it for you.
attractive
but
women,
do it for
period.
me.
Attractive women, period. Most men be insecure when they date a attractive woman, period.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you, I'm here to tell every lady out here today, no man, not one man on this earth, like to think that it's another man getting the same pussy he getting while he's getting.
No,
I don't care if he tell you y'all friends. No, I'm saying like women be talking about some, well, I'm just his friend. Oh, okay. If you think I'm lying, be seen somewhere with another man And I guarantee you, if he don't nut up right then, when he gets somewhere, he finna call you and nut up on you.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
man in the world want to think that if somebody else can get the same pussy that he getting, why he's getting. I don't care what a man tell you.
If I know for sure, I just don't want to touch it. Like, I'm gonna be real. That shit disgusting.
Right, that's it. That's it. If I know you really kicking it with somebody like that, shut up. I don't want to.
That shit really disgusting. That's some nasty shit. Cause you,
That's just me personally.
Like I wouldn't ever with running no train on no women, no none of that. Like no, hell no.
Hey, if you just fucked up a week ago, it's too quick to have another man in your bed.
That's what I just said. Anyway,
that's
that's to have another nigga in your bed. Anyway, if y'all just, but he could.
She ain't even.
Anything could have
She ain't even out of her feelings in a week. Girl.
Thank you. She's not even.
She ain't even out of her feelings in a week. So you can't believe that this mentally unstable nigga is and. You know he's mentally unstable because niggas
look like he crazy. He look like something wrong with him.
Yeah, he do.
But I'm saying like a 9 to 5 cat ain't necessarily finna walk in there and shoot up there because he got something to lose. So you know that nigga mentally unstable.
Yep.
You know what type
of nigga
that nigga was.
You press your luck. Like I ain't never understood that anyway. Like why do people go back to the house and cheat? Like, nigga, that's the most disrespectful thing in the world. You finna fuck somebody in the bed that we sleep in?
Well,
like, come on now. You mean tell me y'all can't go get a hotel now?
I don't shit where I sleep.
Come on now. Like, goddamn.
Hey, I got another point. Dig this. Strippers always date niggas like that, and they get fucked on by niggas on the other side. Like, it's like they get dominated. They get dominated by niggas on this side, and niggas on this side fall in love with them. They need this to feed their ego because niggas like I've been on this side and we shit on them. They're not shit, man. I'm talking about not all y'all. Listen, hold up. I don't want no strippers coming for me. Not all y'all.
About to say because I was coming.
I ain't talking about goddamn you or what's the name or what's the name. I'm talking about what's the name though.
I got you.
Yeah, them hoes ain't shit. So and they get shitted on. So we just gotta stop being so confident. Like, man, more than ever. I'm so scared now. Bitch, I ain't going nowhere, man.
Arrested and charged with murder for the killing of Atlanta rapper Trouble will remain in jail today.
Listen.
I just feel like people have taken casual sex to a whole different level. And that take us back to our other topic we had earlier in the week. Well, when I first got on here, why do people cheat? And like I was saying, if you are open with that person that you are dealing with, then you and that person know what level this relationship is on. Either we're being monogamous towards each other, or we in an open relationship where you see people, I see people, when we meet up, we do us, or we are courting to get married, which
this
means
is proof
with nobody else. But at the same time, it is imperative that we are telling people that we are dealing with what we just got through dealing with. Yo, I just got out of a crazy ass relationship. The nigga I dealt with, he kind of fucked up in the head. I'm quite sure that woman that told that man that nigga that she was dealing with was psycho, crazy, and stupid. That nigga wouldn't be all up in her house. Nah, I'm cool, my nigga. That nigga ain't stupid to pull up at my house. Blah, 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 blah. You know that nigga stupid to pull up at your house because the nigga stupid to come to the strip club and act the fool when you ain't answering that phone up in the club.
Right.
You know that.
You know that.
Ayana, where the girls stay in some apartments? They said in some apartments.
Lake St. James, Lake Charles, Lake something. Hold on.
Shout ain't supposed to be nowhere, no lake nothing at 3:00 in the morning. Like nowhere.
No, these are apartments. I know where the apartments are in Conyers.
They right after the Stonecrest Mall. That what's that exit? 70, 80 something? 2?
Yes. No, not 82. 80.
Hey,
80,
Black,
80.
you know.
The Sigmund Road exit is what.
Yeah, I was getting ready to move out there. That's a gated community.
I ain't gonna say that. I was just gonna say some bullshit.
That's a gated community. St. John's.
Yes,
that's a gated community. How you get in that gate? He had a key card because he had to call that bitch to wake her up to get in that gate. He had a key card. That gate is not open.
The east side strippers are different from the north side strippers. I always tell my partners, if they live on the east side, they ain't transition yet, bro. So listen, guys, do not go in nobody's house no more. Go get you a little apartment or something.
Man, go get you a room.
What happened to that? We used to get apartments.
Go get a
Give me
room.
Black. Tell the truth, Black.
I don't want you in my house, no way. Because when I get through, I'm washing off and going out the door anyway. I'll holler at you. I gotta get home to my bed. I don't want you in my bed. I don't want to wake up to you. I don't want to look at you. Just a fucking keep on moving. In discussion. People take casual sex to the whole level. Man, I ain't about to wake up.
I'm sick of your ass. But I fuck with that. But she wanted to be with Trouble so bad.
Then she should have took that nigga to a room.
He should have took her to a room too, shawty.
Yeah, that's why I said everybody, both parts are guilty. Everybody played a part in that. He didn't know that girl very well. She probably said she had an ex nigga. That should have rung off in his head. Ex nigga, this nigga, that. I'm probably sure this nigga live here. Yo, let's go get a room real quick. Meet me at the room.
In real life, I feel like even if she had been messing with him prior to breaking up with this dude, like this been somebody she been messing with off and on, you done told this man that you got a man, and so he wouldn't have put himself in a vulnerable position like that. He probably didn't know that girl. He probably didn't know her like that.
Yeah, he be fucking quick. Yeah,
he didn't know her.
I'm getting that girl bed.
He thought he was
been dating somebody.
That conversation was cool as fuck.
Yeah, he didn't know. He didn't know that girl.
You ain't supposed to get in her bed. But I tell you this, that nigga will not survive in jail. Where he locked up at?
They probably got him in protected right now.
Them 80.
He in right there kind
Yeah, right there. For now, anyway.
How far is that from
right there?
Where's that at?
Conyers.
Oh, they about to keep him in PC.
Yeah, they didn't give him no bond. He ain't getting out.
Because if he get to the county, well, he won't make it to the county. So what county is Conyers? Is Rockdale?
Yeah,
no, because
Rockdale to Conyers.
Rockdale.
I don't know, man. That shit fucked up, man. That nigga didn't
even
get killed by. He didn't even get killed by another rapper, man. That nigga like a regular nigga, man. That's another thing. But look though, the nigga that shot me, I never would have thought in a million years, man. That was the biggest shock of my life. A whole weenie, bust my ass. So that's another thing. Trouble probably had confidence, like nigga, you know, won't. And man, listen, man, when that blasting go to blasting, man, that shit be all over with. So I was screaming like a little bitch. Oh, cause that shit, like, you feel me? So don't put that past nobody. Don't put that past.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Hey, but you know, enough of that shit, man. Enough of that shit. Hey, honey, what we got? What's up for the rest of this? We got another hour. What we was gonna talk about? Oh, Nita told me to tell you she'll be back Friday. Black, god damn, man. The other night we went crazy, man. Them girls, they were tripping, man. My little partner who be on here with us, man, they shut that nigga down, man. He wasn't old enough to be on the thing, man. They like they had that nigga like fucked up. Hey, stop doing bro like that, shout it like that. I mean, slow down a little bit.
For me?
Yeah.
I don't have patience.
Yeah.
He would never have my phone number to take me out on a date.
See, Demo talking that young boy shit though, so you know.
He'd never have my phone number to take me out on a date. He wouldn't even be able to approach me in the street.
Come on, baby. Like goddamn, like
I'm just by personality wise, I mean, I'm pretty picky about the men that I deal with. I'm very picky about the men that I deal with, especially when the approach begins. The way you approach me lets me know how you're gonna handle me.
So you don't fuck with young niggas?
I don't fuck with nothing under the age of 40.
Oh, that's different.
I'm 42. When I was 30, I didn't deal with anybody under the age of 38. When I was 20, I didn't deal with anybody under the age of 25.
So you ain't never did the cougar?
I don't deal with young guys.
Hey, Yana, you ever did the cougar?
Yes.
Who's a cougar? My nephew calls me a cougar. He said, Titi, you know you a cougar?
Yeah, you got to deal with a young nigga, I thought.
Why I gotta deal with a young nigga? Why? Do I have to?
Hey, so what's the oldest age you fuck with?
The oldest that I have fucked with, when I was 20, when I was 24, I had a sugar daddy. He was 54.
You know what?
He owned his own company. He was the CEO of his own company. He owned a lubrication company. His major company was John Deere.
Man, that nigga, but he might have worms, shawty.
Contract with John Deere. You said he might have had worms. Well, I use protection, so I wouldn't know if he had worms or not. No glove, no love. Fuck with me.
Okay, you get on my nerve, but that's right. All right. I kind of want to talk about this with Nita though, but we still got to talk about it. It's still like we got some intelligent people on here. We don't know what happened. Let me say we don't know what happened in the Trouble case. We just talking, just
right.
having a conversation. But I feel bad for all sides. And the young lady gonna be shit. Like it's a lot of shit finna happen to her that she don't. So I hope the police take care of her too.
No, I hope she be honest and tell
Yeah.
the truth. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. In all situations, even though you may feel like you can lie and get yourself out the situation, but the honesty is what plays a big part in the universe that's gonna set your ass free.
So you think she lying now?
I don't know what she's doing. I'm saying going forward, I hope that she tells the truth to set her soul free.
Right.
Because if she tells the truth, it may play out totally different for her.
Yeah, armed robbery. Because if it's
Ending up lying, it's what's gonna get her ass deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Because now she gotta climb her ass up out them lies and tell the honest truth.
Yep.
So telling the truth going forward will save her going forward.
7 minutes.
It's unfortunate.
Because if she really didn't have no parts of it and he knew by sitting out in the parking lot watching her and knowing that they in
Everybody
that
got to do
motherfucker
that.
doing what they doing, and he sat back and waited 2 or 3 hours, premeditated.
Oh, that's now he's stalking the nigga.
Premeditated. That's premeditated. Now he sat out there in that parking lot and waited. He like, oh, that's that nigga trouble. I'm gonna let that bitch put that nigga to sleep. Yeah, go ahead and fuck. Okay, lights out. Give it another 20, 30 minutes. I'm gonna hit that bitch phone. She ain't hit me back. I'm coming in. Boom.
All right, but the topic tonight is about we're talking about young black men, and this leads to that.
I want her to tell the truth.
Two lives fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, really 3 lives
That's fucked up.
in 7 minutes. And I think we got a problem with young men out here. Like, I thought about it. I think us as young black men, we put our moms on a pedestal because we're taught to do that, no matter what takes place in our household. And I talked to Black about it before, where we have these moms that talk so fucked up to their sons, and they put them outdoors when they're young, and they got them. But no matter what, little Bobby get out there when he's 14 and make a name for himself. He get that money in the street, and he take that money to his mama. She ain't done. She put you out. So I think we got to teach to don't put people on a pedestal. They ain't done shit, and hold these people accountable. Like I think, and I'm not beating up on women and beating up on moms. I just been doing a little research. A lot of these mom-son relationships aren't as great. Now, Black, I know you had a great relationship with your mom. Anybody can see that. But I've seen, just from me coaching kids, these women be so hard on these little dudes, man. And then when they get 16, I have them when they 12, when they 16. Shit, what's up, coach? So in the street, I see this. So I just want to talk about what can we do? What kind of conversation can we have with black moms and black? I ain't saying these knuckleheads like they fucked up now. Don't get me wrong, but what can we do to try to better these relationships? Because a lot of this shit is capped, man.
Well, some of it, I think a lot of it is, especially when the moms treat any of their kids any kind of way. A lot of times it be a reflection of their relationship with the daddy.
See, you gotta elaborate, Yana. I don't get that. The dad ain't got shit to do with it, Yana.
Tell you though, this is what I'm saying. So if the mama got a problem with the daddy for whatever reason, sometimes they'll mistreat their child because of their dad. They can't do nothing with the daddy. They can't mistreat the daddy. So I don't think they do it intentionally. I think a lot of it is just unconsciously. They unconsciously do it. And their problem with the daddy gets taken out on the child.
But it's still a mama problem.
Especially if that child look just like their damn daddy.
Right.
So now, or if it's a situation, the child remind you so much of their daddy that you just like, ugh. And I don't think it's always a conscious decision to do that. And then also, it's a trickle down effect. If the mama wasn't treated if her parents treated her like shit, all she know is to treat her own kids like shit.
Yeah, I believe that. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck can we do to stop it? At some point, this shit got to stop.
I mean, I don't know if there's anything that we can do to stop it, because it's got to stop at that house.
Everything starts within the home.
Yeah,
Right.
It's got to stop at the house. Now we can stop it with the child that's being mistreated, but they don't always know that they're being mistreated. And I mean, I have a friend right now. Her mama mistreated her growing up and she knows that she was mistreated, and she catches herself talking to her son the way her mama used to
Same
talk.
word.
She catches it, but it's because she's acknowledged that it happens. Everybody doesn't acknowledge that. They don't realize that that's what they're doing. They don't know that they were taught too crazy and it wasn't right, and
Yeah,
now they
that's
talk
it.
to their child that way.
Let me ask you this: at what age do you kick the son out?
You
I want
don't.
to ask all y'all, like,
You don't. You don't.
Black, when you gonna kick the boy out, like your son? Like, if you had one, like, at what age do you?
You're not supposed to kick none of the kids out. You're supposed
You
to allow the
don't.
kids to
Nah,
lead.
I'm not gonna kick them out, but at the same time, my parenting is different. Like my kids got raised the same way I did, and by me being there, by the time he's 18, he should be able to make some sound decisions. That don't mean I'm gonna turn him loose, but he should be able to make some sound decisions.
I mean, that's
But
fair.
a lot of problems going on now is that women swear that they hate men so much. Like it gotta be some kind of man in your life to help you with your son. Where your daddy, where your uncle, where your brother, where your granddaddy. They tell
But
me you
if
hate
your
all
mother, your
men.
uncle, your brother, and if your daddy, your uncle, your granddaddy, and your brothers ain't shit, the first
Yeah,
men
well,
that you
I'm saying
around,
that's
you
uh,
around.
Damn.
okay. So you mean to tell me it's not one man in your damn life
Yeah.
that you can depend on,
Okay, so this what
that you can
this
get
what
to
you
help
have
you
to
with your
realize.
son.
The world is the way it is, but
This
it
is
is
how
people out here that don't
this
got no
shit works.
family like that.
This is how this shit works. Usually, when women will it can work one way or the other. Actually, it's three ways this can go. I'm only gonna talk about two. She can either say, I don't want no man like my daddy or like my brother, my granddaddy, my uncle, or whatever, and she makes sure that she does not surround herself with them type of dudes. Or if that's all she knows, and in her mind, that's how all men are, those are the type of men she's going to attract because that's her mindset. She would have to literally do the inner work on herself and realize that I'm meeting the same niggas over and over again. It ain't, at some point she got to realize it's her and not them. But a lot of people don't. A
That's
lot of
it.
most people do not want to take a look at themselves. They want to blame the people that they keep dating. You keep dating the same motherfucker in a different body, bitch, nigga, it's you. It's not that person. Now
That's
people
right.
ain't, and it does not mean that it's your fault that somebody treated you like shit, because ain't shit nigga gonna be ain't shit nigga. That ain't your fault. But it is, what is your fault is you allowing that shit to happen.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you
That
stay
shit.
in that situation, it's on you. Like if you know you get mistreated and you choose to stay in that situation, I mean, when are you gonna be held accountable for the decisions you make?
Okay, so I'm gonna
Like
tell you
when
that
like I tell people now, like when you become a parent, okay, that means you are responsible for a whole nother life. So your life goes to hell basically when you become a parent because your child should be your first priority.
correct.
So now, if you know that you haven't learned something or you feel like you got mistreated some type of way, guess what? It's up to you now. You grown. You don't have to keep those memories. You can go start doing something to better make a
Right.
better life for your child.
I think
So
people hold on too much.
you have to give up what you believe in and go do what you need to do for your child. And people
This is
don't do
true.
that no more.
But
Like I
what
remember when
happens
kids used to be a blessing.
a lot
Now
of
people just
women,
have kids just to have them.
a lot of women, especially if
Mm.
so if we have this man, and I'm saying this because it's happened to me. If we got this man who claim he love us, right? And he get to working on our heads. So he done did all the stuff that show that he loves us, right? But then he gets to the point where, okay, I got her now, so now I'm finna flip the script on her ass. And usually we be stuck. Once we in love, that emotion take over, and we try to love the red flags out of motherfucker, and we can't do that. And so we don't let this man sit here and tell us that we ain't shit. We got 2 or 3 kids. Ain't no man gonna want you with 2 and 3 kids. You know, you fat. you ugly, you need to get your hair done, you dumb, you stupid. We go through all of them emotions. So they do that so that we don't go anywhere. We have to actually get fed up or have somebody talk to us and be like, girl.
I don't agree. I think they do that because they don't know. See, the problem, it leads back to when they were 14 and 15 and 16, and we getting kicked out of these homes without the tools to fucking go out there and be productive men and shit. These young men getting held accountable for shit that they have no idea about. Like that's what I got the problem with. I remember being 16 and 17. Like shit. And it wasn't just
a lot of stuff when it comes to being a man, we are not taught. We actually have to learn it ourselves.
That's what I'm saying.
Like having sex and all that. Man, your daddy. I'm saying your daddy not talking to you about having sex. What they gonna tell you? You better put a rub on. That's about the basic. Yeah, I'm saying, but that's about the most you're gonna get. You know what I mean? So a lot of shit men have to learn on their own. And I'm not making an excuse for no man, but men have to learn on their own. Now, so like I say, women, you got to start taking accountability. If you know, first of all, if you having babies by niggas that ain't shit, that's on you. That's your fault.
But that's true. But sometimes there's there's still a psychological and underlying reason why women do that. A lot of times when women go to have these babies,
baby, when are y'all going to be held accountable?
Wait a minute, let me finish. But if you don't know, if you don't know, I've heard girls say that they had babies because they ain't give a damn about how trifling the nigga was. They had these babies because they needed somebody to love them unconditionally.
Oh my God.
I've heard girls say that.
I heard it too.
They've never been loved before. Then they feel like having all these children are gonna automatically love them because they're their kids.
I wonder how that worked out.
And at that point, it's not even about necessarily holding her accountable first. You got to deprogram that shit, and then you can hold her accountable. She has to be deprogrammed, because if that's her mindset, it ain't gonna be able to be shit that you're gonna be able to tell her to make her think any different. You got to change that mindset first.
Okay, well, if I can't tell you shit, how can I change your mindset if you ain't gonna listen? That's what I'm saying. Like, and then hold on now. I'm saying, okay, I understand that you needed somebody to love you, so you go have a child. Okay, once you have that child, you are responsible for that child. So what you need now don't even really matter. You are responsible for a human being that cannot do anything for themselves.
I think
so now, if you don't take the time to learn how to be a parent, that's on you. That ain't nobody's fault. That's on you, because you chose to have that child.
But
so it's up to you to learn how to be a parent.
But everybody don't have that. Everybody don't. But parenting in real life. So parenting for a woman, motherhood is really instinctual. Everybody does not have that instinct. Everybody
for me too.
We got an instinct to fuck, but we ain't got I don't know.
Because some women they just are naturally motherly like that.
Animals can do it, Ayana. Like, come on, babe. Like we can go on the Animal Planet and they do that shit like they animals, dog. Like they don't even
understand that. But animals are. It's nature. That's how they are. That's how they are made. That's natural for them.
It's natural to fuck, right? Hold on, right? Isn't that a natural thing?
It is natural.
You slide, right? So when the babies and shit, all that shit, it's natural. We're not making good decisions.
That does not mean
excuses.
Instincts to know how to take care of a child.
One more motherfucker say they having a baby because they want somebody to love them. See, we need to crank the motherfucking firing squads up. I bring these goddamn babies.
My thing is, okay, have a baby for that reason, but then love your baby enough to learn how to take care of them.
But who says that means she can't take care of the baby? See, that's two different things.
Okay.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about parenting. I'm talking about parenting.
It's still
people don't parent no more.
Yeah,
okay.
It's two different issues altogether.
They don't.
Okay. But that's still two different issues altogether. There are married couples who technically in healthy relationships, but don't know how to raise no damn child.
Correct.
So parenting has nothing to do with whether or not there's two parents or one or
I'm
three or
saying
five.
my
Some
thing
people
is
just don't know how to be
my
parents.
thing is I'm not saying everybody know how to parent. What I'm saying is when you choose to have a child, it's on you to learn how to parent.
But
Whatever you gotta do.
That you don't know, but
Okay.
people
Well,
do
what
they
baby?
know to do. That's all.
Okay.
I'm not, and
Well,
I'm not
but I'm
saying,
saying, what?
but people do what they know to do.
Well, it ain't gonna get no better then. If
Hey,
it
let
ain't
me
gonna get no
ask you
better.
But
If people gonna go out, if people gonna go out and have kids,
But this is
I'm saying,
nothing
but if
new.
people gonna
You're
go out and
talking
have
like-
kids and they not gonna take responsibility for them, it ain't gonna get no better.
See, that's what I want to ask y'all. Hold up. Tell me, Ayana, no, Honeybees, how do you do it? Tell me the right way to do it. And then what I want to ask y'all is, at what point do somebody got to change this shit? What I'm saying is it's going to keep going on and on. If that shit has been working for 150 years, all I'm saying,
they got to take
I'm
responsibility.
gonna tell you what a big part of the problem is.
If you ain't gonna take responsibility, it ain't gonna be no change.
I'm gonna tell you what a big part of the problem is, and I'm not making excuses for nobody because this shit starts at the house. Y'all will be surprised how many women were not told how babies are made, and they get pregnant and don't know how it happened. You will be surprised. I have a friend that works in a doctor's office, and when the abortion issue came up, and niggas were saying, "Well, you got to choose better, have babies by better niggas, and choose not." A lot of these women have not had that conversation with anybody, and I'm talking about grown ass women.
Do they know that they can get pregnant though if they?
No, they don't. They don't know how babies are made.
I don't want to know them. Now,
you don't, but you're not having that conversation with them.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, young niggas, see how smart the motherfucker is. Because if she don't know that she can get pregnant if she fuck, boy, you don't need to fuck with her.
Okay, if y'all know, okay, that does not mean she's not smart. What that means is nobody told her.
Okay,
that's what that means.
Hey, you're right. I'll take that because that's what I'm saying about young men.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this: even though it's a completely different generation. My grandma didn't talk to my mom and them about sex. My mama started her cycle when she was 9 years old. She had not had a conversation with nobody about what happened. She said she thought that she had accidentally washed with my granddaddy's washcloth and got pregnant, and that's why she had her period.
Wow.
And granted, again, we still talking about a whole nother generation, but my grandma didn't talk to her. So
who talked to you about it? Who talked to you about sex?
My mama did. But here's what I'm saying. It's gonna go one or two ways. If your mama ain't talked to you about it, then your mama, if her mama didn't talk to her, 9 times out of 10, she ain't gonna talk to you, and it's a trickle down effect. Somebody got to stop it.
It's not like the women got to stop it. The women aren't talking to each other. That means women need to be held accountable. It goes back to the same thing.
They're more in
like it's not. It ain't nobody's fault that you ain't talk to your daughter about sex and having babies. That's your fault.
But okay, and that's another thing that I've learned too, just talking to other people, is that a lot of times when mothers don't talk to their daughters about this stuff, in their mind, if they talk to her about birth control, protecting herself, sex, then that's gonna make her want to go and do it, which is the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. But they think that people be thinking that way, and I'm gonna tell you where that came from. Shit like that came from that old school ignorant ass religion. That's where that came from. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. It's because they were taught that sex was supposed to be for procreation, and that's it. So they don't even talk about it, because if you tell your daughter, you start talking to your daughter about sex, in their minds, because them old school jack-legged preachers done told them this, you're basically talking to her about sex and talking to her about it because it's supposed to be taboo. It's gonna make her want to go and do it.
Yeah, just like they say, you aren't supposed to have sex until you get married. Really? I got here out of wedlock. My mama.
And that's because people have distorted and taken the Bible to mean what they wanted to mean. In the Bible, fornication didn't have nothing to do with having sex before you got married. That shit was about prostitution. It was not about having sex before it was about prostitution. Just like people use the story of Ruth to weaponize women And our sexuality talking about where Ruth didn't sleep with Boaz, Ruth lay at her feet. You at his feet, you a motherfucking fool if you think Ruth didn't go in there and pop it for a real nigga. Feet and back in the day was another word for penis. Her mother-in-law did not tell her to wash herself, put on her finest self, and put on some smell good and go lay at that man's feet. And she literally laid at his feet.
Yeah, she
But
laid at his
because
balls.
that's- she laid at his damn feet, all right. They were head to head, foot to foot, but people use that story to keep women, like all of the shit that people have taken the Bible, men, and this is not male bashing. This is just
Yeah, nigga bash.
because men were the only ones that were allowed to be preachers. So men have taken the Bible and used that as a weapon against women. How many times have you been to church and you heard a preacher telling a man how to be a husband? You don't, but he always telling a woman how to be a wife.
Always tell her how to be a wife.
Why do you think niggas follow Kevin Samuels like they did? Because he didn't dog them out. He dogged us out. Everything has been done to.
Hold on, wait a minute. When he first came out, he was on nigga ass.
He also
But he didn't blow up. He didn't blow up until he started talking about women. When he started telling women to hold themselves accountable.
I literally just said that.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I literally just said
Yeah, I'm saying like
he started
dog
out
men out too.
For real?
But here's the thing.
Yeah,
he did. But niggas wasn't listening. But when he started dogging out women, that's when he got his audience.
I didn't even know the nigga was.
So again, people that the Bible and a whole bunch of other stuff has been used to keep women from exploring their sexuality, from being sexual.
Again, baby, once you're grown, it's up to you.
If that is
it's
what
up to you. You gotta learn how to start making. You gotta start. Hey man, okay.
Let me ask y'all this though. See, I want to turn it to, man. I want to know what can we do to make the mother and the son's relationship better.
I'm saying for the men got to start being involved in their kids' life.
Okay,
like kids ain't gonna, boy or girl, they still need their daddy. Okay, well, women, if you choose to have a baby by somebody that ain't shit, you still have to let that man be a part of his child life, whether you still like him or not. I went through hell with my baby mama. And it didn't have nothing to do with the kids. It didn't have nothing to do with me taking care of the kids. I called her because I wouldn't fuck with her no more.
Do you think
the baby mama put me on child support?
Honeybees, do you think the baby moms are giving up too soon on the baby dads?
Yeah.
Just because of what they need?
Let me say this right quick.
Go ahead.
My daughter and my niece, both of them, once they got pregnant, they found out they don't really like the nigga. And like I asked them, I said, damn, you had to wait till you get pregnant? I can understand you getting the nigga some pussy, but you wait till you get pregnant to realize that you don't like the nigga?
I feel
like come on now.
I feel like contraception is not preached enough in the household to protect yourself. It's not preached enough in the household. I feel like when you find out that the child is having sex, that is when you are supposed to become the adult. I mean, fuck your feelings. Personally, after 5 years old, fuck your feelings, because it's a cold world out here. You talk about your feelings as you're growing up, so I'm gonna have to start you knowing right now your feelings don't matter. I feel like when you are knowing that child is having sex, that is when you are supposed to be the adult, because you are having sex. You are supposed to be the adult and sit down and have that conversation with that child. And at the time that you're having that conversation with that child, you let that child know, I am talking to you because I love you.
At what age do you accept it though, honeybees?
Because I love you.
Yeah, but what age do you say I love you? What age do you accept?
Never stop saying I love you.
No, I'm saying listen.
What age? You said what age do you have next conversation?
No, okay. So if you find out your little boy fucking, if you find out your son fucking and he's 12, what do you say to him?
You have that regardless. You have that conversation. If he is, I'm telling you right now,
give him some comment.
Says back in the day, if you are having sex, you are consider yourself grown. You are in grown man's shoes. You are in grown woman's shoes when you are having sex. Because first and foremost, you are playing with your life. You are playing with your life for one, but becoming a father and a mother. You are playing with your life for two, of having a disease.
See, respectfully, I respect both of y'all, but I think We give 2 fuck. Ain't no way in the fuck you supposed to tell your 12-year-old son when it's some shit that he could die from. See, this is what I think. I think we give up on the parenting too fucking soon because we don't be wanting to deal with the real shit.
But
Why
the thing
not?
about
Why
it
you wouldn't give him?
is
Why wouldn't you
if-
give him the reality?
if he's having sex,
Don't put your dick in nobody yet.
That's not.
but
That's
wait, if he's
that's not
already
the
doing it,
conversation.
you
You're
cannot
not
tell
gonna
him
go
not to do it no more. He's
I wish
done.
somebody would
head
tell me.
first. You're not going to go
I
head
made a fool of
first.
myself. I
You're
wish
not
somebody
going
would
to go
tell me.
head first.
And I get that.
do it
But what I'm
because
saying is,
you're going to die if you have sex. You're not going to go head first into that
Right.
conversation. That's
you
one
say it's
thing
a
someone
possibility.
Yeah, I
is
said,
to intimidate them by sex because sex is something natural. Sex is good. Sex is something good. You know what
no,
I'm saying?
I do have to tell them that they could though. They
At the
could.
same time, you're
Yeah,
going to
you do have to. You got to give them all of it.
You're going to give them the scenarios on how sex can become deadly, not straight out saying, "Oh, you fuck, you're gonna die." No, you give them the reasons of leading up to how sex can become deadly. One, you have to protect yourself. Protect yourself if you are out here being active. Protect yourself because if you do not protect yourself, these are the things that can happen to you.
Hey, this will play a part.
If these things happen to you, these are the consequences and the repercussions of these things
Right,
happening to you.
Right. Who remember when they were 8 and they get in the bed knocking the shit? So we gotta stop fucking in front of them kids too.
That's one thing we didn't have in my household. And
Oh.
see, I'm gonna tell you right now, when my mother was not dealing with my father, whatever man my mother was dealing with, the nigga was in when we was deep sleep, and he was out before we got the fuck up. Period.
Man, a lot of kids, I know niggas that fuck, they laid it in the bed with a little baby and shit.
I've watched females on social media laying up under niggas that ain't their children's fathers while their children is in a bed, and that is so disrespectful to the child. That is very disrespectful to that child. That is not that child's father. Why is he or she in the bed with you and this man?
Even in the baby and the damn baby thing, I should have did that.
That's when that pedophile shit hits my head. You're not paying attention to your child.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Strangers around your child.
And it's weird. So, but okay, we get somewhere though. So Black say the men need to start spending more time in with Black. Okay, she hate. Okay, the reason why she telling him he a fuck nigga because he looked just like me. So if she call him a son a fuck nigga, you know she think I'm a fuck nigga. She not gonna let me see him. So it's like that now the thing back in her lap, right?
I say
no. At that point, it's in his lap because there's paperwork that the court. So this is where niggas go to fucking up. And I learned this with my ex-husband because his baby mama tried that with him. Just because your name is on that birth certificate does not mean that you have parental rights.
And that's what's fucked up.
Mean shit.
So
that's what's fucked up.
But knowing that, what you need to do when, first of all, before the whole body come out, swab that goddamn sheet. Period. Once you find out that baby is yours, file the paperwork with the county of whatever county you live in. File the paperwork to get that baby legitimated. That way, that woman, you got parental rights at this point.
This shit beautiful.
So if she go and try to keep you from seeing your child, you got recourse. You can take her ass to court.
They make that shit so difficult for young men.
No, sir. No, it's not.
Okay.
Because
you hear that from a lot of men. That shit be an excuse.
Yes, because
I'm get their ass up and go and look for the proper paperwork to sign.
You ain't even make him go to the 3rd grade. How he gonna go fill some papers out and do all that? He ain't go to the 3rd grade.
If he can ask for some pussy, he can ask where the fuck the paperwork is at. What you mean? What you talking about? That's an excuse, man.
Let me tell you,
females are
now, and I'm gonna say this. I can honestly say that I didn't even know this stuff. When I found out was when my ex-husband was going through this with his baby mama. And it just so happened that I worked at Bank of America and I had some customers that were lawyers. And I happened to ask one of the lawyers one day and he told us exactly what to do. He didn't have to pay no lawyer to do none of this shit. The paperwork is on whatever county. You can go onto the DeKalb County website right now. And there's a law library or it's a family law division on the website and you can get the paperwork right there. It does not take a lawyer. It does not take none of that. You file that paperwork, it's automatically done.
And
What
first of all,
really
she
what it was
should
that
be ashamed of her damn self anyway from having a baby by a nigga that can't read, write, or fucking spell. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. That's a damn shame. I know females out here that got babies by niggas with nicknames and don't know their first and last name to even go put the nigga on child support. That's a damn shame. That's a shame.
they don't know no damn.
That is a
damn.
shame.
But he came out of ass though. See, he came out of ass. He didn't come out. He came out of ass. So and get what he gonna do? And if he runs some money up, my mama putting money in your mailbox and all that old bullshit. Stop putting them motherfuckers on the pedestal if they ain't did nothing. Period.
I
And
feel
what
like
about the ones that do it?
like-
Okay, listen, the ones that don't do shit, young niggas keep that money to yourself. You don't want to live past 30 anyway, so why go take her some money when she kicked you out in the first place? She the reason why you can't read. She the reason why you still pee in the bed. She the reason why.
You know why? Because and I can only speak for the black community. I can't speak for
I
nobody.
say pee in the bed.
Listen what I'm saying. I can only speak for the black community. I can't speak for nobody else. But the black community is always, but that's your mama though. I ain't fucking with her because she did this, that, and the third, but that's still your mama. If the bitch toxic, period.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
So it's always you need, and we got this real bad thing about where you need to forgive. Fuck that. Some shit is an unforgivable offense, and let that be between me and God. God to deal with me.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Shit, but that's the black community has been taught that it's always that's your mama. Well, that's family. Your family will shit on you before a stranger will because of that's your family.
I think if we start holding them accountable, like what have you done? Because see, they'll come in the courtroom and talk bad. I don't know what wrong with little Ricky. He just ever since he turned 10, he just like, bitch, you shining on your son in front of these motherfuckers when you're the one. You don't know who the dad is. You ain't tested nobody. Why should we believe that you saying this man the dad? We ain't tested your motherfucking ass, and you in here dogging your son out when he finna go to fucking prison for the rest of his life.
Okay, but see, again, that the responsibility lies with both parents. Now, when I say this, what I'm saying is just like I just said before when the head come out and the baby
He had him
mouth.
locked up, Yana. He in jail already.
No. But what I'm saying, you talking about she don't know who the daddy is. It starts there, nigga. When a woman put a baby on you, if you ain't married to her, and sometimes even if you ain't married to her, when that baby get here, swab that motherfucking cheek. Go on and do it and get it out the way.
What if you ain't fucked? I don't have bitch put baby on me. I ain't even touched the bitch.
And you ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it then. Let her take you to court and let her, because what happened at that point.
Bullshit.
But still, because it's happened though. But take that bitch take you to court. Let her go and say she wants you to take a DNA test. She take the DNA test. The baby end up not being yours. The court gonna make her pay for it. See, the thing is, it's so much.
Don't sign no papers before you find out that baby's yours, pimp.
Nope. I don't even give a damn if that nigga
Don't
look
sign
like
nothing, because if you sign that paper and say that you are the daddy, pimp, it don't matter if you have a blood test.
Hey, y'all,
can make you take care of it.
Hey, y'all check out what other culture talk.
Actually, it does matter if you have blood.
What other culture talk like this? Like we some fucking like what other culture talk? Like we have to map out like this is fucked up. This is some deep shit.
You know what though? I'm gonna tell you this, and I just say this based on women who say they won't date black men no more because fuckery don't know no demographic. Just because we're talking about it, but you best believe that
y'all saying that now. They're saying that. People saying that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, bullshit has no demographic. It don't know no race, color, creed, sexual orientation, or gender. So for somebody to say, and I said all that to say, the shit that we're talking about now, I'm pretty sure other nationalities go through this too. And to maybe not to the extent, it may not have affected them to the extent, because see, all our shit come from slavery, period. All our bullshit starts there. Okay? But I can guarantee you that shit like women not knowing who the baby daddy is, that ain't just a black thing. It's white women out here that's out here thotting and bopping like that too.
They done made several shows.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
been on 20-something years.
No doubt. I'm not trying to knock us down, y'all. I'm trying to Okay,
I understand what you're saying.
here's the thing. I apologize to anybody taking this shit the wrong way. I want to stop these young boys from killing each other, man. And I just be thinking like, what, oh shit. And then I started thinking about my life and shit. And hey, it is what it is. It's some tough shit to swallow, but you just have to do it. So that's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to. I'm tired of seeing these young boys die, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you part of the problem, and I don't think I know everything. I don't monopolize the conversation, but this just come from talking to other people. We got to stop telling our baby boys when they fall, don't cry.
Yeah.
We got to stop telling them man up, because what happens is they grow up, they don't know how to deal with their emotions.
They are emotional detached.
Yep, they suppress all of their feelings. They're angry, they're hurt, they're upset, they hurt for whatever reason.
Narcissist men.
Yep, and then what happens is it comes out in the street. They take that anger. They don't have nowhere to place that anger. They've never been able to express their anger. They've never been able to express their sadness. They're not allowed to cry.
And ain't nobody loving them. And ain't nobody loving. Nigga ain't getting no love.
Nope.
Nigga ain't getting no love. You understand what I'm saying? But he looking at a motherfucker who don't love her. See, it's like this shit. I'm talking about the young niggas in the projects, y'all. This shit fucked up. And they be the worst ones, and they be the most hurt ones, and we just forget about them, dog. I feel like we don't have enough. Me personally, I think these young ladies need to be helped. Like, these young ladies are fucking lost, man, and women are really having babies because they want somebody to love them. Like, nobody never loved me. I'm somebody have me a baby. Little Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, too. Like, god damn. Aunties do it just somebody. Like, I'm saying, I'm an old nigga, man. I'm willing to do something to try to help these young men. God damn, man. I'm saying, like, really, like, come on, Black. We had the time of our lives, man. These niggas is missing it because they fucking, man, like, they don't, Black, we did some super fly shit, man.
But you know what? It's also
You know what?
It's another thing you got to think about too. We dealing with a generation of fucking crack babies.
I don't.
And nope. And not only are we dealing with a generation of crack babies, we're dealing with a generation of children of crack babies. Crack babies weren't raised, so they ain't gonna know how to raise their folk. You got to think about it now. Crack was popping real big in the 80s and early 90s. As far as I know, it might have been longer than that.
Yeah, you get it here.
Right. She took the words out of my mouth 20 minutes ago. I couldn't get it in there, but
I'm sorry. You right.
Y'all not understanding, like Tupac said, we gonna have a race of babies that was gonna hate the ladies that make the babies. Those are the babies. These are the babies. These last 3 generations are them babies. Not just millenniums, these are crack babies.
Right.
So messed up because a lot of them are very intelligent, have went off and been very successful. These are the ones that was left with that grandmother. These are the ones that was left over here with the cousins that had to raise. That had other 5 or 6 kids of their own that had to raise this one. This one just was over here. You got the ones that set back and suppressed a lot of things that they went through in their life. A lot of these young boys watch their mother have multiple women in their life. So that's all multiple men in their life. So that's all they know is to have multiple women in their life. So young girls sit back and watch their mothers with multiple men. So all they know to do is have multiple men. It is a cycle that has been going on for the past 25 years.
99, you got 99 problems, but all out. So what do we do? Just let them die? Just let them die.
No, you don't. It's like I said, it's in the household. When I was coming up, we had the great grandmother, great uncles, the great aunties, the first, second.
They're dying, man. They're getting tired of
this. We had those, but they're dying because we have separated ourselves from family and secluded ourselves with just ourselves and our kids and just these cousins that I mess with and just these aunties that I mess with.
That's true.
Don't deal with the elders no more to even go back and get that when the elder tell you, baby, you got to make sure you keep your house clean. And a man don't want no dirty ass woman. Can't no man stand to come in a woman's house when it's dirty. Don't no female get that knowledge in her head nowadays for someone to tell them, baby, you got to keep a house clean. I know females that can't boil water. I know females that boil ramen noodles in a microwave. I know females that feed their kids nothing but microwave food because they don't know how to cook a good, decent ass meal. Everything they cook come from a can. I don't eat canned spinach. I don't eat canned yams. I don't eat beans. I don't eat shit from the can. If I'm going to eat any vegetable, it's going to be fresh. From the store. I don't eat canned beans. I'm going to go through my beans. I'm going to pick my beans. I'm going to soak my beans. I'm going to cook my beans.
Oh shit!
Know that you can't even get a person to cook you some cornbread right now. They're gonna cook me some Jiffy, and everybody claiming they don't eat pork, and Jiffy is made with pork back. It got lard in it. Jiffy has lard in it. So who eat? We don't eat pork. Y'all eat Jiffy cornbread. Everybody claim they don't eat pork, but your ass eat Jiffy cornbread, and it has pork fat in it.
Hey, y'all about pick your beans, goddamn it. Okay, you
Read
feel
what you eat. I can dry some corn out right now, put some corn in my food processor and chop it up and make me some cornbread, baby. Put me some baking powder in it. Put me some yeast in it so it can rise and get.
You know what?
I'm gonna eat good.
I love you. And you know what? You represent a great group of women. But guess what? I know women out here that cook all that shit what you talking about, and the little nigga don't even get to eat. He eats hot Cheetos and shit.
I know women that I have a friend that cooked a man steak, shrimp, baked potato, broccoli, cheese, salad. It fed her kids some Roman noodles. I was pissed off. I walked past that nigga table and said, "Don't knock that plate off this time. You won't eat that shit tonight." And you bought them with your kids' food stamps. You's trifling. Won't nobody eat that shit tonight. I don't even want a plate. I'm gonna eat Roman noodles with the kids. But if they gotta eat noodles, I'm gonna eat noodles too. That's selfish. That's wrong. How you gonna feed a man? You don't even know this man. You brought him in your house. Your kids don't know.
That's the shit they saw growing up.
So basically, y'all niggas is doomed. Like every y'all nigga that looking at this, y'all see what's going on.
They're not doomed.
We not doomed. We not
but
doomed.
they have to know that they gotta first know that their situation is not an ideal situation.
That's true.
And then because if they don't know any better, you only know better when you do better. And they
don't know. The niggas don't know when to stop and think about it. Like it should be common. You know what?
Common sense ain't common to everybody.
They don't have good friends. I had a great friend right here. Shout out, but if this boy didn't get a hold of me at the right time, I was a fucking firecracker. And he like, hey man, goddamn man, you know, and that shit's probably saved me, bro. Real spit. And he know it. We ain't got to talk about it, but shit.
You know, a lot of times when niggas don't want to be held accountable, they'll deal with the same type of nigga. They're doing the same shit that
they hope them. See, that's a whole nigga though. They don't really need to be out here anyway. It's a code.
I know that when these kids are young and they feel like they grown and they leave these houses and they go to their friends' houses, I feel like me as a parent and you didn't came in my house and you think you get ready to come over here and get a free ride. I did that before as a child. I thought I was grown and left home. I went to my friend's house. I'm going to stay at my friend's house. Hell, it was just like being at home. Hell, I had chores. I had to go to school. I had to do this. I had to do that. But see, you don't have those parents now that are making those kids like that. But see, me personally, you're not about to be in my house.
Black.
You ready to go to your house. And me being a parent at my house.
It goes back to parenting.
Hey, Black, you know that time it was some rubbers. Hey, Black, it was some rubbers, some old rubbers in a ice cooler. And it was stinking and shit. And you found it, goddamn. You like, who? I did that shit, bro. I just ain't saying that. I just want to tell you. It was stinking there, old rubbers and shit in the ice buckets. You were mad as fuck. You like, man, who got them? Boy, you were mad. I did that shit, Black. I'm sorry, man. All right, that which I like, man, some lame ass shit, Black. I'm gonna tell you who I hit though. I tell you who I was hitting though. I tell you who I was striking, goddamn, after this and shit. That shit funny as hell. But you funny here, man. I love y'all, man. This shit was good, man. We running up on 2. Now we got 30 more minutes. I'm mad. I need some answers. Please, okay, everybody go around. Give me, that was pretty good what y'all did so far. I need something concrete. If you could do one thing to change this shit around, if you had the power to do one thing, what would it be first? It could be a small thing or a big thing, just something. Well, I'm trying to throw some ideas out here, some shit that we can do to try to help these young niggas, man. We just got them looking at them on the news in that morning talking about, like, I don't know, man.
What I would do?
I had help.
What I would do, me personally, and knowing strong Black men that will be good role models, instead of always doing the father-daughter dance and the mother-son dances, we need more mentors for our young men to give them more things to do. I mean, like more skills. Like half of them don't even, when you go through fast food restaurants, they want these jobs, but they don't even know how to talk and take the order. Yeah, can I help you? How can you help me? Where am I at? Because when I was working in fast food, hey, welcome to Taco Bell. May I take your order? Now it's just, can I take your order? Can I help you? Go ahead with your order. ordering
What's up,
ready.
bro? What can I get you?
Yeah, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love seeing these young men in these customer service positions, but they don't have and they didn't get the proper training either. It's like I wish that we had
But
more.
if you get the proper trainer, you're gonna be sharp.
Didn't
You're
have
gonna be a sharp ass young nigga.
spend
You
time
gotta-
with young men. I don't feel like it has to cost you anything to give some type of knowledge to pour into something. I don't think it should cost you anything to pour into someone's child. I do that. I used to bring home strays. I ain't saying
I used
to bring home strays. I used to have girls at school to get picked on because their hair wasn't combed, they wasn't dressed right. I used to bring them home, comb their hair, and put them on my old school clothes. Here, take that home with you. Put this on. When your hair get nappy again, I'll comb it again Saturday.
all right, Honeybee gonna pick up strays. What you gonna do, Honeybee? I mean, Yana, what you gonna do?
I'm kind of lost. I feel like if we start with the men, it'll trickle down to the women. I think if we heal, our men are hurting, and this ain't no man bashing.
Right.
This ain't no, because I don't believe in no.
No, you ain't like that.
That ain't me.
No, I know you.
If we start with the men and put them back in the position of being the head, it'll trickle down to the youngsters. Now so what we got to do now is, since everybody above them or before them is already messed up, we got to start with them. We got to teach them that it's okay to get therapy. It's okay to cry. Like, I feel like people who are even okay need to get therapy. It's okay to it's okay to talk about things that happened to you as a child that you might think may make you look a certain way. It's okay to talk about that stuff. If we give them the opportunity and a safe place to be vulnerable so they can get all of this stuff out, teach them how to channel that anger somewhere else or channel that hurt somewhere else, then, because that's really all it is, they lashing out because they hurting.
Yeah.
And they took out the fucking programs where this shit is like so fucked up. I fuck. And I want my listeners to know that she's not man bashing, and we just give it. That's her fucking, like, I fuck with that. I stand behind that shit. I'm with her on that because I know she ain't nigga bashing. Black, what you got? What one thing that we could do?
I mean, for me, people gotta understand that parenting starts at day one, not when they 9, 10 years old.
That's true.
Kids are sponges from 0 to about 8. By 6, 7, 8 years old, they are sponges.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever morals, values, and standards you have, that's when you put it in them. You don't let them go through the first few years of getting away with everything and everything cute, and then thinking once they get a little older, you can change them. You can't. It starts from day one.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
and until everybody start taking accountability, it ain't gonna matter. It don't matter what I can teach your child if when your child come home, they still get to run wild. So, you know what I mean? Either way it goes, you got to have some discipline at home.
It got to start. So I fuck with that. We're
It all start with the parents. And for me, I never wanted the streets to teach my kids shit. I always made sure my daughters knew what the hell was going on out here. I didn't worry about being their friend. I was their daddy. So, and I take my job very serious. My job is to make sure you don't fuck your life up from 0 to 18. When you turn 18, you are being responsible for yourself. And if parents do their job from 0 to 18, by the time you get 18, you should be able to make some sound decisions.
And fellas, we got to trust.
I'm not saying turn them loose at 18.
No,
what I'm saying is they got to make mistakes. But if you do your job from 0 to 18, your child should be able to make some sound decisions.
I want to piggyback on what Black's saying though. I think y'all young fellas just trust the process. Like, cause what we do, Black, we try to put band-aids on every fucking thing because shit, we feel like that's all we got at some point. Trust, because if you do it the right way, it's gonna be better for them in the long run. And just by you sitting there saying that, that's looking like a man standing on what you raised some good girls. So man, go ahead. What?
Girls? But you do have a son. You have a son and some daughters, Black?
No, I don't have a son. I got 2 daughters. Two daughters, 2 granddaughters.
Oh, how old are your girls?
31.
Yeah, he did a good
Was you
job.
comfortable? Was you comfortable with talking to your daughter about sex?
I'm a real daddy, so.
Was you comfortable with talking to your daughter about sex?
Yes, my daughter told me she lost her virginity when she was about 11.
Steve, he needed to be on the conversation when we had that because Pearl said he not comfortable with that. I said you high five your sons, but you scared to talk to your daughters about sex. That's not fair.
You don't have a choice but to be ready, pimp.
You have to. Thank you. I told my daddy I lost my.
You have no choice.
I understand.
Hold on. Let me straighten this out. She didn't start having sex at 11. She came on her cycle at 11. Let me make sure I say it straight. She didn't start having sex. Then she came on her cycle at 11. And then her mama told me, I'm not ready for this. I said, well, baby, guess what? You don't have a choice because I'm not a woman.
That's when you have the conversation about.
I don't know anything about a cycle, so you got to goddamn tell her what's going on.
Yeah, when she comes on her cycle, that's normally when you really sit down with the girl and talk to the girl about the birds and the bees.
Right.
Well, and then Honeybee's black situation is unique because his kid's mom passed away, right? At some point.
Yeah, they were 15.
They was 15.
They was 15.
Damn, man, for you to sit there so fucking dignified and hey boy, I commend you, man. You one of the strongest niggas I know. Shit, man. Listen, hey, y'all, let's take care of these fucking children, man. And I'm glad I got a partner like Black, man. I can look at, man, and try to.
I'm with Yana. I mean, we need to start pouring back into our black men. Stop. I mean, we're gonna hold you accountable for your shit, but we need to start forgiving. We need to start forgiving and let go in some shit, like for real.
And that's what we need, fellas. So don't think they this is what the fuck we need.
We need to make
and see, cut, everybody ain't fucked up. Sometimes, look, it took for a woman to give me that spin that I needed. I'm a hell of a nigga. I still needed that. I missed some shit because I left home early. I ain't blaming nobody for shit. But we still need that. And sometimes it works. I ain't saying don't do it to no nigga who can't read.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but then you teach that nigga how to read though.
If you love him enough.
Well, let me back up. Let me back up because I ain't finna engage with nobody like in a romantic capacity. I mean, I'm married, but in a romantic capacity, I'm not gonna engage with you anyway. But I am gonna give you the tools that you never send you in the right direction to get what you need, so you can learn how to read, so that you can be a productive member of society. If you had met a nigga like that before you got married, you're not gonna get that nigga anything because you're not gonna deal with nobody who can't read. And it's not that we're not. See, here's the thing. Y'all don't get with him, and then you start calling him a dumb motherfucker and all this shit. Let me just say this. I'm not saying you saying that wrong. I'm saying I'm thinking about what happens. She'll get with that nigga and know he dumb as a doorknob, and then that's what she gonna beat up on him because he went and fuck somebody. It's not this. I'm just saying that fucks us up too. Yeah. When y'all tell us we're a stupid ass nigga, and you knew he was a stupid ass nigga, just leave him alone. I'm saying it's a lot of different shit that go with this shit. Oh, it's a whole lot. Like it's a treat.
They the only ones out there that are killing each other. Like ain't nobody else doing it. Ain't nobody else. That girl just worked the whole fucking move. Probably. If she didn't, but what if she fucking did?
But you know what? I'm gonna give you a prime example of what you're talking about the dudes who can't read. And thank God my cousin stepped in and saved it. So I have a cousin who got a child. She's 41. He's now 14. She ain't been no more have no business having a baby than my 2-year-old nephew. Okay. He goes to school. He goes to school. He gets suspended because he fighting or whatever the case may be. Rather than her holding him accountable for his actions and his behavior, she pulls him out of school.
Oh no.
So she moves. He goes to another school.
She pull him out of school for?
Stupid. He gets in trouble again. Instead of you holding him accountable for his actions, you get mad with the school for suspending him. You pull him out of school.
Shooter. See, I can tell you, I'm a coach. Shooter.
But not yet, because the way my family operates, I had him first. I got him when he was 7. He was going to school. He was doing everything he was supposed to do. He was acting a fool before he got to me. My sister got him straightened out. His mama came and got him. We ain't have paperwork. I ain't had no recourse. I had to let him go.
You were whooping him.
Oh, I was tearing that butt up when he needed.
No, you weren't. I was just playing. You weren't whooping. She wasn't whooping y'all.
She was in
his playing. We just playing.
I got that, but when he needed to get it, he got on punishment. I took things from him. I gave him what he earned, whether it was punishment or I rewarded his good behavior. He got punished for his bad behavior.
But can you really raise a kid like that in 20, like the way we were raised?
But wait a minute, now, this boy is only 14, so this wasn't that long ago. His mama came and got him again. She takes him again. He gets in trouble in school again. She pulls him out. This boy literally missed. He went to school for his 4th grade year. He went to school from August to September. His mama pulls him out of school.
Hey man, that's
a whole school year. My cousin gets him. She figured out and we really think that the boy was a crack baby because his mama was on drugs. We don't know for sure, but my cousin gets him. This boy, he cutting up again now, but I think now is that he at that age. He 14. He's smelling himself. He doing stupid shit.
You're tired of this shit too.
But my cousin got him. A cousin, she right up under me. She got him. She got that boy tested for ADHD. She had him tested to make sure that he was where he was supposed to be when he started school. He does chores. She holds him accountable. She makes him responsible for his own actions. She did what his mama wouldn't do, but her mama didn't hold her accountable either. Right now, she be acting a damn fool, and her mama say, "Well, she didn't mean it." Yes, the fuck she did. And I said all that to say, some of these kids who can't read and shit is because they mama do stupid shit like get mad with the school system because the school done kicked him out and don't take him back when it's time for him to go back.
You teaching him how to quit though. That shit ain't cool,
Yeah,
bro.
that's exactly what you are.
That's exactly what you're doing, and you also teaching him lack of accountability.
You enabling him like I'm not saying him because I'm gonna pray for him tonight, but usually kids like that they test some shit up later on.
Yeah,
because they have never been held accountable for their actions. They don't know any consequences.
Yeah.
They don't know. All they think is they can go out here at the goddamn food and fuck that. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me.
And when they go to prison, they put on skirts. Ain't nobody telling you. See, if ain't nobody telling how to read, you don't ain't nobody telling the consequences of what gonna happen when they go to jail.
No.
I'm just telling you, I know that them niggas back fucking in prison. They stopped for a while. Them niggas is back. They active. They sexually fluid. Back in the prison, y'all young niggas keep going in. See, they back and in. They don't know what they're doing. If you shoot a nigga, you going to prison, son.
Yeah.
You don't go to no fucking boot camp or whatever. It's a hut, dude.
I used to wonder that though. What make niggas keep going back to jail? Is it something inside of jail that you like that you can't get out?
Hey, they bagging up in there, and when they bagging up on that meat, man, the boys is back fucking, man. It's savage out here. So that's the one place a nigga like me trying to definitely stay out of it, man. Cause look, I'm playing something. Oh, fuck all that shit. That nigga shit. I ain't doing that to go. I suggest in this day and time. When we were locked up, nigga wasn't doing this. It was a code. Cause you know what? The dope boy was running the fucking prison. And when no fucking man finna fuck no man, you gonna take your ass a bath. We had order. But now these niggas that's going in there now, they be sick when they go in there first and shit like that. I ain't knocking nobody, I'm just saying what I know. And there be a lot of violence, and them niggas be talking about the Muslims against the skinheads and the red niggas against the all this gang shit. It's a lot of shit going on. Who just play either use a player or you want a player back in the day. So we ain't have to deal with if you use a real nigga, use a fuck nigga. But now you got to deal with these colors, you got to deal with the races, you got to deal with the guards, you got to deal with it's a whole, and y'all niggas is not built for it because y'all is backing up in the fucking prison and niggas got their meat out waiting on you. Ain't no common sense here. So what I'm saying is we gonna hold them accountable too. If you paying 18, take a look. Nigga, if Young Thug them can't make it, if Trevor can't make it, bro, you need to go hide. I'm gonna just give you the game, dog.
Yep.
You tell me, call me old, do whatever you want to, say whatever you want about me, but I done got out the way. I'm on a fucking podcast. I promise you. This shit is not no game. This is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. It's like a bunch of vampires. And I ain't trying, I'm sorry for being so. Hey, this ain't no cap though. Man, I lost my motherfucking son, man. I wish I would have did better. I wish somebody would have fucking told me some shit when I needed to know. I ain't had nobody to fucking turn to ask. Hey, And you know what? I wasn't even taught to feel comfortable enough to call the man right here that I could talk to after I'm getting through it. Why? It's lame for me to call him before. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
We gotta change that shit. So I'm telling all y'all young niggas,
Like
call
Black,
me. Hit me the
like,
fuck up.
but
And
it's
I'll
like
try to
Black,
help you do it. I mean this shit from the bottom of my heart, man. Y'all repost this shit. I will try to help you get through it because I needed the motherfucker to help me get through some shit. Hey man, I probably could have saved my motherfucking son, man. Straight, I ain't blaming nobody for shit. I'm just saying we gotta help each other, man. Cause I wanted my motherfucking child, man. I'm gonna end it with that, man. Hey, I love y'all. This shit was real, right? I'm finna post this shit in a minute. Man, y'all take care of them goddamn children, man. Boys and girls, man. Girls goddamn fucking this shit. Like it's just like
at you.
and y'all niggas who on these internets fucking with these little bit ass girls, man. We coming up with some shit, man. It's legal too. Call me a snitch, whatever you want to find. These bitch ass niggas need to be locked up. Because these little girl pussy ain't developed enough, man, for you to be sticking your dick. Y'all niggas ain't got no game, man. Y'all lame ass niggas ain't got no shame on you, man. Hey, man, I'm out, man. Let me keep my shit per friend. Black boy, I appreciate you coming, man.
You know, it ain't never a problem, pimp.
Yeah.
And we gotta get back to parenting. It all starts at the house, pimp.
Yeah, and you know what? That being said,
Your children are a reflection of you.
I don't want to be
That's
no
right.
fuck nigga, man. And you know what? I was laying in bed yesterday. My 16-year-old, he with me right now, but he out riding around with my daughter and them and shit. I'm like, damn, I ain't really goddamn really did nothing with this boy. Like he come around me all the time. We ain't never just father son, you know. So I don't want to be just talking this shit. I want to make some motherfucking moment. Now we've had our moments. Don't get me wrong. I ain't no complete fuck nigga, but in the mix of chasing the bag and shit, like my OG Leon told me, yeah, we be out there chasing the bag, chasing these ugly ass women. I ain't talking about the beautiful ones, I'm talking about the ugly ass, stinking ass women, no good women. We doing this, doing that, trying to kill our homework shit. The devil is fucking attacking our kids.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lead by example. I got to start paying more attention to mine because I don't need no more bullshit to come my way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, pay attention, man. Goddamn, let's lock in, man. And we can just do it. Like y'all said, in the household. I agree. All three of y'all said that shit.
Yeah.
To start in the household. So
Yeah, I mean that's where it started, pimp.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm
It started from day one. That's the key. It started from day one. Like a lot of bullshit, letting your little daughter twerk on video and your little boy cuss everybody out and y'all think that shit cute. That shit ain't fucking cute.
Or walking around with his pants.
You know what I mean? Right, that's what I'm saying. And that's what's going on with the jail shit. Like these niggas got so many feminine characteristics out here on the street. Like the tight jeans, the man bags, the like you pretty much being a woman out here. So when you go in there, pimp, you are the woman in there.
My cousins them by the draws and pull their draws up in the
You know what?
catch them with them pants.
I started this youth organization, and these motherfuckers out here that think because what I did back in the days and shit. I was a young boy back then. I was fucking 20 years old, coaching some 17-year-olds. Listen, man, these young niggas gonna have their fucking pants, their shirts tucked in. They're gonna be young fucking men. They're not gonna cuss. They're not gonna do none of that shit. Ain't nobody gonna, man. We gonna be. I'm gonna run this shit like a well-oiled machine. I ain't gonna do it.
I mean, you can't cuss around grown folk. Like I know you're gonna cuss, but you gonna have respect when you're around some grown folk. You know what I mean?
So, my mama, my daddy, and my grandma, but I cuss around everybody.
Yeah, I just want us to do better.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, I'm the sweetest little thing when it comes to be around my nana, boy. You bet. And I got a potty mouth. I cuss like a sailor, and I be there like I have to play my sentence in my head 3 times before I say it.
You're stupid.
When because I know me, I slip, man.
Black, when you back home, man? I want everybody to tune in. When you back home?
Well, you know, we started the Isha and India show on Thursday nights at 9:15. We do the Den Friday night at 9:15. We do the Man Cave Saturday at 12:30 to 2:30.
What y'all do in the Man Cave?
So,
hey, Black, I got a problem.
We talk real player shit.
I got a
You
problem,
can
Black.
come in there when
Let
you
me
want
get
to.
in on that player shit. Let me in on
You
that
can come in
player.
there when you want to. Charlotte, you can come in there.
I got a problem, man. I got a problem, Black. I got a problem.
What's that?
I think we got to push that shit back, bro. Cause I be taking our work and shit. Like I think we need to push it back to like 1:30, bro.
In the
I'm saying,
morning?
Pimp, whatever time we come up with is cool with me. We just gotta
I'm
we
sorry,
gotta get a stable at a time though.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna try. I'll just try. I ain't trying to be no asshole. That's a fire ass show though, man. All the black shit
Yeah.
hot. So y'all make sure y'all check Blackout. We developing honeybees our own shit. We gonna have your first shit up in 2 weeks.
Easy.
And Yana, goddamn, baby, get back in the studio with me now. Folk been asking about you. Everything all right with you, Yana?
Yeah, I'm good. You know, y'all be sleep, shout. If you don't catch me, y'all be sleep.
Hey, that's what that crazy ass lady from Decatur.
You gotta catch me by 8 o'clock, cause after that, bro, it's
Listen.
Oh, hey, I think I'm going on with Nita Friday, y'all. Hey, Black, what time you going on Friday?
Shit. What, 9:15?
Can I just bring my crew over there?
Yeah, Pimp, come on, man.
All right, this shit gonna be lit. Hey, Shawty, you got it. Hey, y'all, I'm telling y'all, man.
I read.
Hey, Nita, goddamn, Nita. Hey, go look at that shit I put up with Nita, man. She told old girl say, I fuck three niggas.
I see when this clown fell out the damn chair.
Yeah, you funny as fuck too. I didn't know you fell out.
She said what?
I didn't know you fell out the chair. On the little man, calm down,
Oh,
Shawty.
yeah, I seen that little clip when she fell out the damn chair.
Hey, you be ready to fight. You got a rich folk. You got a goddamn Britney Spears dog over there. Chill out. I seen that pretty dog. Let me see your dog again. Put it up. What kind of dog that is?
He's a Yorkie.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see what's going on with you. Okay. You tell about a woman about dog.
They don't want to say hi to you, Spice. Say hi.
Hey, what's up, Spice? She ain't got no pit bull. Sick of y'all hoe with yard pit bulls in your lap and shit. All right, man. I love y'all, man. Let me keep it shit. Pearl. We out.
We got a bully.
All right.
Yeah.
What? Good ass show, man.